We're now going to show you the cardio equipment. Each piece of equipment that hasn't been labelled not in use has been spaced out according to the social distancing measures. We're now going to show you each piece of equipment. This is a treadmill. To safely use the treadmill, we've got a selection of buttons on here. So we've got a quick start button which will start the machine, we've got a pause button that will pause the machine, a stop button when you wish to stop the machine, and also an emergency stop. To start the machine, we press the quick start button. The machine will start to move. The treadmill belt will start to move. We've got the speed button on here, and this will change the speed of the treadmill. The speed of this machine works in kilometres. To change the incline of the machine, we press the incline button, and that will move the incline up, and we can also press the down arrow to move down. To stop the machine, you press the stop button and wait for the belt to stop before you get off. We've got 3 different cycles here. We've got an electric upright cycle, we've got a recumbent cycle which gives you a bit of back support, and another upright cycle. So I'm going to show you how to use the upright cycle. So first of all, we want to adjust the seat, so making sure that it's hip height. You're going to bring the pedal down towards the floor as you step onto the machine. These machines are all battery powered, so as you start pedaling on the machine will turn on. As the machine turns on, you press the quick start button, and that will begin your workout. You then press the level button here to increase the level to make the resistance of the machine harder. You've got the handles here which pick up your heart rate, so holding it either here or into this position here, whichever feels more comfortable for you. This is the step machine, so you step onto the machine and the machine will turn on. You press the quick start button again and you'll begin your workout. You can either hold on to the handles here or hold on to the bars here. We are lifting our foot up and pushing down to use this piece of equipment. This is the cross trainer. First of all, what you want to make sure is that as you step onto the cross trainer, the pad is closest to the floor. You can use the handles to assist you onto the machine safely. And then you're going to place your hands onto the outside bars, and then you're going to start moving on the machine to get it to turn on. You press the quick start button to start your workout, then you adjust the level accordingly. As you're holding onto the bars, you want to make sure that your feet are nice and firm onto the pads, and that you're pushing your heels down onto the pads and that they're not raising off the pad. This is the Concept 2 rowing machine. To use this machine, first of all check the level on the side of the machine, 10 being high. You're going to place your feet into foot straps here, and you want to make sure the foot strap is around the widest part of your foot. Once the strap and your feet are secure, press the menu button to get the machine to turn on. Hold on to the handles of the bar and the machine will start. Technique with the rowing machine, you want to make sure that your knees are apart and parallel with your feet. As you push your legs back, you lean back slightly to the level of top position, bringing the bar in towards your tummy.
Hi there, we're now going to go through the resistance cable machines. As for the cardio, they've all been distance in accordance with the social distancing requirements. The only area where we haven't done that is here where we have the seated row and the lap cool down. So if one of the persons using any of the pieces of kit here, please just wait until the other piece of equipment comes available. Okay, this is the chest press machine. Most of the machines actually have instructions for them anyway, but if you do have any problems, give us a shout. First thing you need to do in this is make sure that the handlebars are in line with the chest. So you do that by adjusting the seat here. And then you need to put both feet onto the bars here and pull the weight forward. Make sure you use both feet just in case one slips on. Then take control of the machine, pull the handlebars forward, and then you can release your feet. Make sure your back's in nice and tight to the machine, and then you just move towards the body and out as far as you feel comfortable. When you've finished, take control of it again, make sure both feet are back onto the bar, take it under control, and then slowly release with your legs without smashing the weights down. This is the shoulder press machine. So again, when you do any weights, you want to make sure that it's not on too heavy a weight first, so you can get warmed up and less chance of an injury. And then on this, you just make sure your back is supported again, and you just raise the bar up and down without smashing the weights, under control. This is the seated leg hamstring drill. There are two items that you can move on this. You can move the seat forward here by releasing the catch, and you can also loosen this off to move the front part of the roller forward. You're working the hamstrings, the back of the legs on this. Again, always make sure you've got a light weight before you start. Just sit into the machine, and then if you need to adjust it, you want your ankles to be literally just off the edge of the roller there. So you can adjust here, forwards or back, to make sure there's no gap in the back there. And you can adjust that before you sit in. Make sure you've got your weight set up beforehand, or you'll have to get out of the machine and get back into it again, okay? Release this catch here, and that will make sure that it keeps you in line with the machine without being able to move around. Just make sure it's not on the knees, and then from there, hold on to the handlebars, and then just squeeze down, all the way down, and all the way up under control. And that will work your hamstrings. This is the leg extension cable machine. This works the front of the thighs or the quadriceps. So sit down into the machine, and what you want to do is make sure your back is supported here again. If you need to adjust it, you can adjust the catch here. And you need to adjust the roller so that it isn't sitting on your ankle or your foot, and it isn't too far up the shin. So you can see if I move that down, that's on the foot. So I have got an M for medium, and that works well. Again, always make sure you've got a light enough weight. From there, you can hold on to the side of the handlebars there. You lead with the toes, and then you just extend your legs up. Don't lock out at the knees, and then you come all the way back down again. So always under control, and make sure, particularly if you have a knee problem, that you start off with a nice light weight. So this is the leg press machine, a really good machine because it works all of the legs, both the quads, calves, and the hamstrings. So, first of all, make sure you put the right weight on it, normally a nice warm-up weight first again. Put your feet in position so they're roughly about shoulder width to hip width apart, and not having the knees, not having the toes too low. So to adjust this, to start the workout, you lift the handle there, be careful with your hand. Come down as low as you feel comfortable. You want to get at least 90 degrees there before you let go of the handle. From there, you can then put your hands on your thighs and just push back, making sure you don't lock out at the knees or hyperextend. Put your back into the seat, hold on to the handlebars, and away we go. So under control, go down as low as you can until the weights touch, and then all the way back up again. Remembering not to lock out at the joints. And then once you've finished your routine, come down safely without smashing the weights. Lift the handlebar up, you might have to push forward, lift the handle up, and then you can release it back and get out of the machine.
This is a seated row, and there's different attachments for this machine. However, to show you how to use it, we've just got the close grip attachment. So what you want to do is check the weight accordingly, put your feet up onto the platform, take a grip of the handle, and then you're going to keep the knees, a slight bend in the knees, and then you're just going to bring the weight towards you, leaning back ever so slightly, keeping the tension and not letting the weights crash. Once you've finished, bring it back down, under control. The hand down. This is the lat pull down. First of all, you want to make sure that it is adjusted to yourself. So sit onto the seat first, making sure that your feet are flat on the floor and a 90-degree bend with the legs, and adjust this accordingly, lifting up or down on the pad and secure into place. Check the weights, and then you're going to stand up and take a wide grip of the bar, sitting back down, making sure you're nice and in tight, lean back ever so slightly, and you're going to bring the bar down towards your collarbone, under control, and then once you've finished, stand up and under control again. This is one of our cable crossover machines. To use this machine effectively and safely, you want to move the pin, so you pull it out and move it to the correct height that you wish to do your exercise. Make sure that it clicks into place and you give it a tap to make sure that it is secure. Once it's secure and you've got the correct attachment onto the machine, you can then do the exercise you wish to do.
This is the Smith machine, or that's what it's known as. Very versatile piece of kit because you can do this without having any spotting. And that is good at the moment because we're not allowed a spotter in the gym to look after you on heavy weights whilst we're doing social distancing. So on here it's literally on a pulley. So I'll come behind and demonstrate. So whatever exercise you're going to do, you would just leave the back the bar, which releases it from the rolling system there. Then you can do whatever exercise you want, and obviously you can add weights inside of it. You can do upper body or lower body. But when you've finished, or if it gets too heavy, you just lever it forward and it will lock out and it will be safe to leave in that position. So a very versatile piece of kit you can use. All of the free weight equipment on the weight matting area is being spaced again in accordance with the social distancing requirements. So wherever there is a marked area, you are to stay within that area and not move outside of it. Care is to be taken when collecting or returning your dumbbells, weight plates or kettlebells to ensure you maintain social distancing. You'll notice that the weight matting is here to protect from any drops of weight. That's the only area the weights can be dropped. So if you are struggling with the weights or you do need to drop them, just make sure that you drop them down under control. As we said before, when you finish your workout on every single piece of kit, please clean the equipment down with the antibacterial wipes and or spray provided. That's the dumbbells, weight plates and benches or mats. Then please put the equipment back where you found it so that other people can use the equipment after use. We'd ask you if you could please do not stay on one piece of equipment or area for too long a time. That just allows other people to use that equipment afterwards.
If you're struggling at any point in the gym and require some assistance from one of the instructors, then please come to the reception desk where a member of staff will assist you.
We are aware that there are restrictions in place that will affect the way that you train. However, we would really appreciate if you could adhere to the procedures in this induction to help everyone.
We'll always ensure to provide a safe and friendly environment for you to train in. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we really hope to see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.